Man, what's going on? It is a beautiful day here in Oklahoma. I'm about to go run, get that exercise in, take control of the day. And that's what I want to talk about. On a day-to-day basis, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, do we feel like we are taking control of the day? Or does the day take control of us? Do we wake up feeling like, all right, I've got this day under control? Or do we wake up without much thought and aimlessly wander around, which leads to a big directionless life? Right? We all have those dreams. We all have goals. We're men about our purpose. We're moving forward, progressing. We want to live our best life and become our best version. And that's our ultimate goal. But do we ever break that down into the small actionable steps that's actually going to get us there? Or do we just stay stuck in that big dream? And here's what I mean by that. Our life, ultimately at the end of our life, is that not just a collection of days? Think about it. If I ask you how your week went, you would go back over the days. Your week is a collection of your days, which leads to your answer. Was it a good week or a bad week? And that's the same with months. If I asked you, how did your month go? You look back on the weeks, which is actually just a collection of days. And that's the same with your year. How did your year go, man? You would look back on the months, which is just a collection of weeks, which is ultimately just a collection of days. So here's the deal. We want that big successful life. Wouldn't it be crucial? Wouldn't it be important that we start looking back on day in, day out? What can I do to improve my life? You want the big successful life, quit looking at the end picture and start looking at the small picture of what you can do today. What can I do today to improve my life? Which leads me, how many of us take time to actually create our day, to create the perfect day, to create the ideal day for us? Have we ever even thought about it? Do we even believe we can control the day? Do we believe we can create the perfect day? And don't get me wrong, shit happens. COVID-19 happens. People get sick. They call you into work. You have to stay at work later. You have to go here. You have family issues. Things happen that disrupt and interrupt our patterns. But all the more reason to be in control of your day. All the more reason to have a direction that you want to go in each day, so that when disruptions do happen, you can still stay focused and still be on path to where you ultimately want to end up. And that's what I mean by taking control of your life, creating your own day. How many of us have spent 10, 15 minutes each night before we go to sleep, meditating, visualizing on what we're going to do the next day? Seeing, actually visualizing how things are going to work out. What am I going to do in this situation? How will I react to that situation? How many of us have ever wrote a to-do list? What am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to do this, this, this. I need to do this. This is top priority. This is next. This is next. And the next morning, we have a direction in which we want to go, a map for the day, so that we're not just waking up and aimlessly blown by the wind here and there. And I think we overlook that, and we look at our life and we wonder why we're not where we want to be. It's because we have no real direction. We think that ultimate goal, that ultimate dream, that ultimate vision is our direction. And yes, that's the end result. But what roads are you going to take there? What routes are you going to take? Where's your pit stops? Where's your breaks? Where's the rest areas? And when we begin to visualize and take control of each day, that adds up, because again, at the end of the week, that's just a collection of how your days went. And at the end of the month, that's just a collection of the weeks, which is a collection of your days. As we begin to take control of each day, what can I do today to improve my life? How can I become better today? What am I going to do to become better? We take control of our life. I want a big successful life that starts with big successful days, day in and day out. What direction am I going? What can I do today to improve my life? Can I spend 5-10 minutes meditating, journaling about who I am, where I want to go, what I want to do? Can I actually visualize the day tomorrow? Right? We want to watch Netflix, YouTube. We want to just waste all this endless hours when all it takes is 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Write down what you're going to do tomorrow. Visualize yourself doing it. Meditating about how you want that day to go. Meditating about the person that you want to be, the person you want to become. Taking a little time, putting in a little effort to get a big result. Because when we take control of the day, we actually start taking control of our life, because our life is just a collection of those days. If you're not where you want to be, stop focusing on the big picture. Start focusing on the small things you can do day in and day out, which is just a collection of greatness, right? At the end of your life, it's just one big collection of day in, day out. Take control of your days. Take control of your life. Man, I love you guys. Stay progressing. Always moving forward. I'll see you guys next video.